Hello, DDO Cast fans. Just gonna be hanging out on Romania, going through the Epic Destinies for Update 51. This is the second preview. Just figured I'd hop on here and kind of go through some of the stuff, because some people might want to get it a little earlier. This is the content creator preview. It'll be open for everyone tomorrow, so not a whole lot of time to wait for that. But I thought I'd kind of go through some of the trees and look at what's new and kind of give some first takes, thoughts on it. And we'll be talking about this over the next couple weeks, and we should be having a show this weekend as well to talk about some of the stuff. Well, but I'm gonna go kind of through stuff in a little bit finer of detail and go kind of line by line, just kind of look at stuff. Alright, Fury of the Wild. Die Hard. You gain the Die Hard feats, 20 hit points, and 10 melee power. The next one is... So it's the second core, plus 100 unconscious range, plus 20 hit points, and 10 melee power. Die Hard to Rest. Okay. Let's talk about the name of this for a minute. I understand what you're doing, but if you have Die Hard... Die Harder. Next core should be Die Hard with a Vengeance. Just saying.
Copyright infringement.
Plus 250 unconscious range, plus 20 hit points, and plus 10 melee power. So the hit points and melee power of every core. Cute sentences. Plus 6 fort, reflex, and will saving throws versus traps. Dodge is increased by 1%. Weak. Epic strike. Quick cutter. Melee attack. When you use attack, gain the effect quick. If you use a skill again while quick is still active, you instead apply cutter to your current target. Quick is 2% dodge. Duration 9 seconds. Cutter is 2d6 bane damage per character level every 2 seconds. Stacks 3 times. Scales with 200% melee power. Duration is 24 seconds. The other option is Adrenaline. Oh, you know what? These are multi-selectors. Hold on. Let's see what... So the upper version of Quick Cutter is plus 2 weapon damage, plus 3 critical, and Quick is 6% dodge. But the Cutter is the same. And your other option is Adrenaline, which goes up to 75%, and critical threat is 16. Requires a melee weapon, so same as Hunt's End. Savage Takedown, plus 3 to trip DCs, while wearing medium or light armor, an additional plus 3 bonuses to trip DCs. I guess that doesn't apply to Cloth? That's disappointing. Mantle of Fury, okay. That's interesting. I don't remember the other mantles as being upgradable. This one is. That is curious. So you deal 15% damage against helpless targets. Oh, that's why it's upgradable. You also take 6d10 positive healing every 15 seconds. This healing scales with either 100% of positive spell power or 200% melee power. Cool. It's self-healing, so mileage will not be great in Reapers. I will note, however, that so far the helpless damage bonus has always been higher. This is at tier 1, so that's pretty nice. And then plus 6 PRR. Still kind of low, but Gird Against Demons. Weapons bypass cold iron, damage reduction. That's a holdover. Primal Scream is now at tier 2. That's kind of funny. Nearby enemies take 1d20 sonic damage per character level and are shaken. Damage scales with either 200% melee or 100% sonic spell power. You and your allies gain a plus 2 moral bonus to strength, dexterity, and constitution for 5 minutes. The morale bonus cannot be refreshed until the previous one expires. Interesting. Well, you can't upgrade it, so it's a little bit of a nerf to how much you can boost your stats. I'm always angry. You gain the Barbarian Rage feat and adds 3 uses of rage per rest. Cool. Not that I run out of rages usually these days, but cool.
Well, and we always know that you're angry, PJ.
That's not true.
Then why did you say it?
Fear my vengeance. Here's the Die Hard with a Vengeance, right? Against shaken and feared enemies, you gain +3 to hit and damage. Note to editor, there's 2 periods in that description. Fast and Furious. What is this, like the movie tree? Let's see. Melee charge attack, +3 weapon, +2 critical multiplier requires a melee weapon equipped. On use, if you are raging, the cooldown of this ability is reset, allowing you to use it a second time immediately, which can only trigger once every 10 seconds. That's kind of fun. I like the integration with the rage. Sense weakness. +2 fortification bypass. Your fury mantle grants you an additional 5% extra damage to helpless targets. Sorry, +6. It goes at +6 force bypass and an extra 15% extra damage. Okay, so you get up to +30% extra damage to helpless targets. That's pretty nice. I didn't mean a mantle for that, but yes. Wild weapons. So your choices are double strike, offhand strike, and strike through. It looks like it's gonna be 9 and 15%. Eternal Rage. If you are not raging and currently out of rage charges, you have a 3% chance to gain a charge of rage whenever you strike a foe. I don't think I like the not raging part of that. Fury Selector. Alright, we need to spend some points in here to see what this does. So Furious 3, +3 strength while raging, and adrenaline bonus is increased by 75%, so that would be up to 150. And let's see what the other one is. +2 attack bonus. At rank 3, the effects of the Rams might animal growth are doubled for you. Kind of fun. So +4 attack, the effects of Rams might animal growth spells are doubled for you. Huh, I like that. Brace the Pain. When you drop below 40% hit points, you immediately heal 2d10 positive energy healing, and continue to do so every 6 seconds until you are over 40% hit points. This scales with the highest of 100% positive spell power or 200% melee power. Okay. That's kind of nice. Unquenchable Rage. Reduce all damage except untyped by 15% for 5 seconds after you consume a rage charge or use Primal Scream. You also apply the effects of a heal spell to yourself, scaling by melee power. It wasn't a pain to go in and out of rage. Like, if you could use a rage while you were already raging, that would be a lot more helpful.
Would some of the shifter stuff work with that? Or no?
Well, you can. It's consume a rage or use Primal Scream.
Oh, okay.
Well, so I guess Primal Scream is. Well, the cooldown's 30 seconds, so. Yeah. Force Selector. Oh, Overwhelming Force. Let's see what Primal Force does. So this is going to. Hey, how come it's not? Oh, I don't know. That Force Selector. So this is +4 attack bonus, 6% fortification bypass, while 2 weapon fighting or an animal form gain 2% damage with all attacks. Okay, that came from Primal Avatar.
Yeah, the somatic strikes sort of thing.
But it's a lot less. Because it's 5% in right now. Come on, spend enough points. Give me the thing. There we go. Overwhelming force. So this will get adrenaline up another 75%. So we're at 225 for adrenaline. Wade through double strike. 2% double strike. 3% offhand strike or 10% strike through. So it looks like you're gonna get up to 25% strike through chance there. And some more strike through chance down here. What's that gonna go up to? 15. Oh, is that 40% strike through? That's not terrible. Voice of the Fury doubles the damage and stat bonuses if you're of your Primal Scream. If Adrenaline or Quick is active when you use Primal Scream, the damage is tripled instead. And your enemies have a 75% chance to become confused for 3 seconds, no save. Adrenaline and Quick are consumed.
Sounds like they're adding a lot more melee CC.
Seems like they're certainly trying to. Top Dog, you gain the improved trip feat. Yeah, I don't care. Lore of the Wilds. For every 2 wilderness lore feats, now grant 1% primal bonus to maximum hit points. Cool. Gain 50 hit points and 10 PRR. Double these bonuses if you have the Harbinger of Chaos feat. Unbridled Fury. Here's your epic moment. For the next 30 seconds, you gain 1,000 unconscious range. You heal for 10% of your max hit points every 5 seconds. Your strength, dexterity, and constitution are increased by half of their base values. Oh, jeez, that's a lot. Notice that it's not adrenaline every 5 seconds. Nature's Fury. While 2-up in fighting, 2-handed fighting, or while in animal form, you gain a +1 bonus to your critical multiplier of 19 to 20. Sure. You can definitely see a theme that they're tying the 19 to 20 critical multiplier to a weapon type per tree. Great Leveler. A nice name. +6 weapon melee attack, +16 critical threat range. You stop in place to create a shockwave that blasts all enemies in a short line. The size of the line triples if Adrenaline or Quick is active, consuming those effects. Applies the trip to all enemies struck. So yeah, there's definitely a lot more melee CC options in all the trees now. So if you were relying on Dire Charge, you may have other options available to you. Although, some of those seem to be locked in the level 30 point, so. Mileage may vary depending on how good you can do some of that stuff. Well, thanks for hanging out tonight. Hopefully, this was helpful for folks. We'll probably have some videos up on DDOcast on YouTube over the next couple of days, just to kind of go through the various trees and stuff and whatnot. Check us out at DDOcast.com for our weekly news and discussion podcast show. And also check out we play other games and do some tabletop D&D and that kind of fun stuff as well. You can find me on Twitter at DDOcast as well. Thanks for watching.